Chaos as locals carry victims of a landmine blast that targeted a packed soccer stadium in Somalia. Outside the hospital, families seek the answers about the living or the dead. Militant group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for the latest blast, which occurred in the southwestern port town of Barawe, some 200 kilometers southwest of Mogadishu.
A friendly match was taking place at the district stadium. Tourists planted landmines inside the stadium. Their target was killing civilians, which in this case they have succeeded.
Before the attack, two of the district's top teams were battling it out as hundreds of enthusiastic fans cheered on. Witnesses say that the remote control device went off minutes after kickoff. Al-Shabaab claims it targeted government officials in Thursday's explosion, but police say that only civilians were caught up in that attack, the first of its own kind in the region. In 2010, Al-Shabaab banned sports in the country after seizing most towns and villages, and for years it used stadiums as military bases and training ground for its fighters. In 2014, African Union force AMISOM seized the strategic town of Barawe from the group. For years, Barawe served as a major base for its foreign jihadists and also acted as the group's official port, shipping in weapons and moving its fighters through small skiffs overnight. Since the ouster of militant group Al-Shabaab from Mogadishu in 2011, sports has been used here by authorities as a tool of integration, bringing communities closer together. Sports officials here in the country say that the city was now ready to host international soccer tournaments, in a fresh sign that stability was slowly returning back to the East African nation. Meanwhile, following Thursday's blast, security has been beefed up in most of the city's stadiums, as the Horn of African country continues to grapple with a delicate security situation and an armed insurgency that's now entered its 11th year. However, despite major setbacks, young people continue to fill stadiums to cheer for their respective teams. But for those players injured in the latest blast, it will take them years before returning back to the field. Abdulaziz, Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.